All right, well, I've been packing and moving stuff the last couple of days. I finally got around to ordering my tow hitch. It came in today, and to say that Amazon delivery driver was not on their best would be an understatement. The box was completely tore apart. It was missing the hardware and the instructions. I don't know what else is missing, but I went online and I found out that you reuse the factory bolts that are holding on the step. So I'll just be one bolt short. I'll hunt down a bolt to fix that. I tried to get a replacement. They said they couldn't do it. I would have to send this one back, wait for the refund, and then reorder it. I'm just not gonna fuck around with that. I just want to get this done. So I'll put the 3 bolts in now. I'll go to the hardware store and get the 4th bolt. Bada bing, bada boom. But it looks like I get to keep my step. So I just need to pull the bolts that are holding the step on and flip them around. They need to point outwards. Right now they're pointing inwards. It doesn't look like I need to drop the spare tire to do it, so I'm gonna grab my toolbox and we'll see how long this takes. Okay, so as you can see, I've turned the bolts around. I have pushed them so that they're just flush, so when I go to put the hitch on, I can just push them all the way. These happen to be 18s. Oops, get a better zoom in there. So yeah, there's just the 3, and then there's a 4th hole right above this one. So I'm gonna go over here and do the other side real quick, and then we'll pick that up and put it in place. Okay, so I am doing this by myself. So I had to balance it on this floor jack. So far I've been able to get 1 bolt on each side pushed through. The other ones don't quite line up because the floor jack's got this twisted at just a bit of an angle. So, oops, I got some dirt in my eye. So I'm gonna lower to the floor jack a little bit to get those other 2 holes to line up, and then I can put the hardware back in. All right, so I got the 3 bolts in. They're just hand tight because I haven't done the other side. But I went and found 2 bolts that fit in that hole. So I got 1 on each side. They're a little longer, so that'll work. So as you can see, it's off the jack now. I just got to finish putting the bolts in on that side. I'm going to tighten that side down because that's where I'm going to go next to put the bolts in. Then I'll come back and tighten these up. Okay, so all the bolts are in and tight. Everything is set up. All right, that took about 35-40 minutes. That included tracking down some extra hardware. So other than that, not too bad. I would have been nice if I would have had all the hardware that was supposed to come with it, but yeah, so it's in. Next thing I'm going to do is I've got the brake controller to wire in. We'll see about getting that done, but at least now I have a tow hitch in case I need it. Alright, I'll put a link in the description. I paid for it. I bought it through Amazon. So there's the part number. This is the 5,000. They had a 6,000. But for some reason the 6,000 said it was returned a lot, so I just went with the 5. I don't really expect to tow much anyway, but I'd like to have the ability in case I need it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. So one of the questions I had when I was looking these up, nobody really had a good explanation, is whether or not you could leave your factory step in place and have the hitch stick out far enough. But it clearly does. So, anybody else has that question? At least the Draw-Tite one works with the factory rear step.